Good morning and welcome to the official announcement of Orion Music and More, the Metallica Festival. Good morning, chaps. How are we all?
Good morning.
Having
It's
your
11
tea,
o'clock.
your coffee?
Hey, chap. We're chaps.
I see you're all practicing for the gig already. Anyway, that's good. I do want to mention there is a website up, www.orionmusicandmore.com, all one word. If you'd like to address questions for the guys, please do so at, and let me read my cheat sheet here, via the live stream and the Facebook site for orionmusicandmore.com or Twitter. Okay,
How about some jams?
guys,
Twitter.
explain to people.
Chaps.
Let's explain to people what this is all about. And so, easy one now, started for 10 points. How did you settle on the name Orion?
Wow.
We fought.
Hard, I hope.
I fought hard. There was only a couple of choices, really.
Okay.
And I think someone brought up the idea of somehow having a tribute to Cliff as well in it, right? Mm-hmm. That's what we talked about. So,
Cool.
Orion is Cliff's kind of his
His
amazing song.
his musical statement.
Excellent.
I wanted to obviously tie it into a Metallica vibe, Metallic history, and obviously there are some of the songs that were better suited
Go, Rob.
for that than others. The thing that should not be festival may not have worked as well. So trying to keep it a little more abstract. Wow, it's kind of
It's on.
There went all the mics.
Somebody get me a drum
You're gonna have
kit.
to practice to get it right for the gig. Anyway, let's go to the festival's format. How many days, hours? Talk a little bit about what's going to go on with Orion in terms of time.
It happens at June 23rd and 4th at Atlantic City, New Jersey at Bader Field.
Bader.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite place.
Totally.
Bader Field, that one place.
Good old Bader Field.
I think finding the place, we wanted the biggest space possible because we don't know what's really going to happen there at the end of the day. We really don't know what's going to happen.
As much elbow room as possible.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of great things we have in our mind, and we just need the big space for it.
Sure.
And obviously, if we do it on the East Coast, then our friends from Europe can come over. Atlantic City is close to, obviously, New York, Philly, Boston, D.C. So you got, a lot of our friends in Eastern Canada can come down. So we wanted to try to find a place that was kind of centrally located. So between, West Coast and Europe and so on. Atlantic City, and there's a lot of fuck-off space. I believe it's an abandoned airport that's literally right in the heart of Atlantic City. So lots of elbow room. It's flat, easy to get to. There's water around if anything catches on fire,
That's so no one can escape.
Exactly. Yeah. So it seems pretty
Short of
cool.
a hotel room either, is
And
it?
there's no shortage
There
of
might be a
hotels.
hotel available.
There's hotels.
Book
There's
them now.
There's hotels. There's casinos. There's beaches. There's all sorts of things to do prior to our wonderful.
All kinds of
Prior to our wonderful.
No.
He said
Easy,
beaches. He
easy.
said beaches.
Yes, you won't be bored. That much is sure, ladies and gentlemen. Discuss the material that you guys are going to be playing. I presume you might be, I think you might be. Are you
We're playing.
headlining? You
I
are
think we're
playing,
playing.
right?
Are we
We
headlining?
should establish you're playing, right?
We're definitely headlining both nights.
That's one thing we decided on early. If we're gonna make our own festival, can we play?
Close, yeah.
We
We
have cool enough
close.
to play, right?
Um,
Yeah, playing both nights.
Yeah, we're playing both nights, closing both nights, and we are going to play the Black Album in its entirety, which will be the first time that we've done that in America. And we're also going to be playing drum roll. Any drummers around?
Guitar roll.
Guitar roll, come on. And we're going to be playing. There you go. Come on, play.
Come on, play it.
Play Fight.
No, play.
no,
Play
no,
the second
fight.
track.
What's that?
Play the third track.
Third track for which
Bad
album?
out, bad out, bound.
The one.
I was playing A Struggle Within, man. Come
Okay,
on,
well,
man.
he's still on the Black Album.
Still on the Black Album.
Ride
There's
the
another album we might be
Ride the
doing.
lightning, play Ride the Lightning.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
And
we're gonna be playing all of Ride the Lightning.
Oh my word!
all
Thank
of
you.
Ride the Lightning.
Can I,
boys
can
and
I just
girls.
say I didn't know that. This is why I'm here, so I can find out what's going on.
And it's gonna be the major debut of the song
Yeah, they'll-
Escape.
Uh-oh.
I think that's a big mistake, you guys.
Are you gonna
Save that one song for
We'll
When
play
we're
Ride the
80 years
Lightning
old.
in its entirety, minus Escape.
You're gonna escape when you're gonna escape
during
when
the
we
song.
when we
Yeah,
play
we're gonna
escape.
need, if anybody wants to play guitar and sing, come up for Escape because James is gonna do a runner, even though of course he's locked in by all the water around
the
the
reason why
airport.
there's water
thing
there.
is, we can't be sure you're not joking, actually. You might be telling the truth. You might want people to.
You never
You're going to
know.
get a whole bunch of submissions now.
Anyway,
We talk about the quality of Lollapalooza and the Big Day Out, which are probably two festivals we all know and love.
over
And
that camera, Stefan.
That one. No,
that
I'm
one
looking
over
at you.
there.
I want to look at you. Okay.
You wanna look at
Hold on.
us?
I also want to look at you because I'm addressing you. It's polite. It's polite to
Undressing
look
me?
at the people that you're talking to. I certainly wouldn't do that. You'd probably do
Look
that
at
yourself.
Stefan's hair, man. I love his hair. The
My
new
hair
look.
is standing on end with excitement at Orion, please. Robert, for Pete's
Don't have a
sake.
good time. This is very serious.
Right.
on.
No, it's okay. Midlife punk crisis. It's
Correct.
all right, man. It's okay.
James
Correct.
doesn't know what you're talking
I
about.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Absolutely. Anyway, getting back to the serious stuff, let's talk about, like, you want to do a festival. Well, great, we're going to do a festival. How do we put it together? There's a buddy somewhere, Charlie Walker.
He ran off too.
Talk about Charlie. Talk
doesn't wanna
about
play
what
Escape
Charlie
Practicing
does.
escape.
Talk about what Charlie does. Talk about what he brought to the table for you in terms of helping create
Why are you
the
hiding,
right,
Charlie? I don't know.
right environment.
Well, yeah, obviously. Obviously, we want to put on a festival, and there's a lot of technical things that have to happen besides,
Right.
dudes, let's do a festival. Send flyers to your buddies. That's kind of the extent we know from our experience. So we had to get somebody who had done it before, and there's a few festivals.
Have you done? Just come over and at least just like walk by the
Yeah,
camera.
we needed
real
some
quick.
help.
Charlie, I think.
There's
now.
a
Come on,
few
Charlie.
festivals he's
We
done.
need to put a face to this name, Charlie Walker.
Yes, we have done it once before.
So
Only
and you're
once,
the
right?
guys that are trying to get
Only
a
once.
small festival in Chicago off the ground this year called
Lollapalooza, yeah, we're going to try to
That's
start it
you
this
guys.
year. Yeah, that's
All right,
us
well, good
guys,
luck
our-
with
our
that.
partner.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck with that.
We're working on it.
Anything you want to tell our fine feathered friends out there?
Yes, come and have fun. It's going to be a blast, and I don't think any of us know what's going to happen, but it's going to be pretty cool.
And what's the one line that you actually have copyrighted the other day?
Buy a ticket, fucker.
Buy a ticket, fucker. There you go.
Can I-
Buyaticketfucker.com.
I just want to share something with everyone that I learned, which is that there are going to be air-conditioned bathrooms, which I think is pretty cool, actually.
For a select
I really
few.
do. I think it's kind of cool. Hey, facilities are important. Am I right? I think you'd all agree.
We have heard
It
your
is-
complaints about previous festivals for air-conditioned
It's
bathrooms.
special folks, but it's just air from the other.
Right.
Yeah, it's just air from the toilet next door.
There you go.
It's just passed along.
And Metallica, and you can there'll be Metallica toilet paper. You can pick your band member.
Wipe your ass with the face of your favorite member.
You know, I
don't
should
have
never
fun.
have
We'll see
bought
who
the
sells
toilet
the most
up.
toilet paper. Oh,
My
that's
word.
horrible.
I should have known it was going south. It's going south, isn't it? But
Don't
no.
have any fun. Sorry.
There's enough haters out
Come
there.
on,
We don't
serious.
need to
Let's
add
be
to it.
serious now.
It is. It's going to be a well-done festival. It's going to be the top job, the full Monty. When people buy this ticket, they're going to get everything. That's what we need to get across, I think. And there's also going to be a lifestyle vibe in this festival. I mean, I look. You have lifestyles, so maybe share some. Drop a clue. I don't know. A lifestyle vibe. You,
Determines that.
tell people what you want to about the lifestyle.
I know
component.
for me, coming from the skate and the surf scene, I'd like to, and we're going to be by a body of water. Be great to do something around that. I don't know what, maybe a vert ramp of some sort, something crazy going on there,
Yeah, we
On your
talked.
surfboard? You're gonna surf
On my
a vert
surfboard,
ramp?
yeah.
Yeah.
On the vert ramp.
We also talked about like maybe having a tent with a bunch of surf stuff in it, surf culture.
Yeah,
Highlighting surf history.
It's true.
Maybe inviting a couple surfers down.
Yeah.
See that guy's hand? I think he's supposed to look in there. He's supposed to look over there.
He's talking to Rob.
Yeah, I was talking
Who's
to Rob.
directing this thing, man? Come
Well,
on.
stop waving
So-
then. Go sit
right.
down.
So yeah, besides surfing and things that we all enjoy,
Right.
basically just kind of think tank, and it's sitting around saying, if we have our own festival, which I think any guy in a band would want to, or any band would want to be able to have their own festival and make it what they want. So, I mean, we all have special interests too. We don't know how it's going to work, but the ideas are flowing and it could be really fun. So whether it's, I love cars, motorcycles, surfing,
Tennis.
film,
A
film.
Who wants to play tennis?
Play tennis with Lars.
Film, horror.
It
all
basically is going to be an extension of our own interests, our own personalities, and we basically want to share this with anyone else who,
make it fun.
has similar interests or wants to explore what's going on in our lifestyles or in
There's
our
always going to be
heads.
something to do.
Great.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
main thing.
There'll be an alternative thing to do rather than just watch music.
Which is one of the reasons why you should continually make sure you're looking at www.orionmusicandmore.com, because things are going to be getting added all the time. Ideas are going to come to fruition. All sorts of good, fun stuff, right? So keep on checking the website for sure. Let us say that you have always been known for looking after the kids. You're looking at me like
You
you're
sound
looking at me like
different.
you're surprised.
Should we cut to a commercial?
The Fillmore. We're cutting to a commercial right now. We're back from a commercial. The Fillmore. That was what I was saying before I was thrown off.
More film.
The Fillmore 30th anniversary. You looked after the kids probably better than I think any band ever has.
Adults too.
Yes, adult kids, like us. And again, we've got a facility at the Orion Festival, which is going to look after the Met Club members. I'd like you to maybe address that, please, to the people logging in.
Sandwiches.
Yes, the lounge. It's the what kind
Massages.
of bread would you? What kind of bread do you want on your
Beer.
sandwich lounge? That's what it's called.
Yeah, the massage tent for Met Club members.
That's right.
Yeah.
Lars will be giving massages.
Free combs, free combs.
No happy endings.
I think,
thing this is not
that's
live.
wrong. I think a sandwich from the band members is a happy ending, isn't it? Anyway. But I mean, it's very much based on what happened in India, from what I understand, where there was an area, you can buy an area, a ticket
India?
to give you access.
There was a riot in India. What are you talking about?
Indio.
Oh, India. Okay.
Indio, sorry.
Dude, don't mention the.
Indio, and you can buy a ticket. We'll get
Don't
you
mention the war in India.
access. It is the Met Club Ultra 2-day pass.
Ultra, yes. Well, obviously, Met Club. They're our family. The Met Club is extended family, so we treat them as such, and we've done that in the past, and obviously we'll do it here as well. So
Right.
there's some great special things for family members.
Yeah, you'll be able to get a pass for a front of stage pit, and also a lounge.
You get a lounge.
Maybe massage, maybe not. Food and bevies, nice restrooms with forced air, and
Forced air in the
forced
restroom.
air?
and a special entrance.
And a special exit.
You said, you said the Fillmore. I think the idea is to try to, the Fillmore was so cool because it was us and our fan club members. And it was such a great week on so many fronts because it was so interactive. And so the idea kind of came out of the Fillmore about bringing, that interactive kind of experience into a festival setting.
Right.
And so obviously this is for everybody and for all our friends also outside of the Met Club. But the idea of the Fillmore was really about all of us together, not us and them, not, the band and the fans, but all of us enjoying and sharing an experience together. So that's kind of the idea with the Orion Festival, is that, it's that kind of interactive thing
Right.
with music, diversity, and lifestyle, and lots of different things for a whole weekend.
And that special Ultra Pass is $225 with no hidden charges. So that
Oh
means
my
there's
God.
no tacked on little bits afterwards when you go to check out. The price is there, that's what it is.
Tip's not included though.
We did.
For the sandwich makers of the world, right?
Sandwich
the
delivery,
masseuse.
I hope you're going to practice your sandwich making, I really do.
Say,
For the happy ending.
You said 225. It's 125.
it's just been discounted by $100.
Is it really?
No, for the
it's just
Ultra Pass.
225.
For the Ultra Pass,
Oh.
it's $225.
Okay,
sorry,
see?
sorry.
Just so,
Just
just so you
the
guys-
numbers, all right?
Yeah.
Let's stick to what.
Let's
Trying to get
leave
you
the
a deal out
numbers
there.
alone.
Music and stuff.
Right. Let's leave the numbers alone.
Details, go to the site, right?
Go to the site, which is
Orion
Music
musicandmore.com, spelled out and, not to ampersand. all right?
excellent, very accurate. Okay.
What is ampersand?
Are there going to be? I mean, this is one I am going to throw at you off the cuff. Do you think there's going to be any jamming? I mean, is there any?
Not allowed.
No jamming allowed, right?
Oh, yeah.
But there could be some fun stuff going on stage between you and some of the guys.
Yeah.
That's always a possibility. I mean, we're going to have a lot of really cool musicians there, a lot of real cool acts. I mean, we want the spontaneity level to be pretty high, just overall over the course of the day. And so, who knows, man?
We should talk a little bit about the acts and the type of bands that are going to be there and how that all came about, and some of the genres that people can expect to be covered. Get into that a little bit for us. Talk to us.
Music, I mean, it's the Orion music and more. So music to us is really diverse, covers all grounds. You know, if you took the 4 of ours iPods and scanned through those, you would find just the biggest variety and diversity of music. So we're trying to bring that spirit to this festival. A lot of the European festivals, and certainly also a lot of Palooza and Bonnaroo and so on, and outside lands in America. But these festivals are really about diversity and about different experiences. You go there, you go check out bands that you don't know a lot about. You go check out bands that you'll be the first time you'll experience them and stuff. So there's a whole big pile of stuff from punk to thrash to country to sort of alternative and more like
straight ahead rock, blues, metal.
That's us, right? We'll take care of the metal element, but it's really
That's our
about
job.
diversity and about
And the
trying
best
to.
of all those genres, trying to
Right.
get them together so people get to experience them all.
I mean, it is what you guys have always done. You do what you want to do, and not what people think you should do for a festival. It's
No, well, good
completely
music is
about-
good music.
Right.
You know?
There's really only 2 kinds of music: great music and less great music. We try to just get as much different stuff in there because we're all into diversity, and we would like to have that kind of vibe during the weekend. You know, new experiences.
Yeah, brilliant, which is what I think is what you guys have always been about. Will Orion be an annual event? I mean, that's probably the final question I have for you right now. Is it going
That's
to be
up
an
to
annual
everybody
event?
out there,
Annual,
right?
right?
What's that?
You said annual.
Yeah.
Okay. I read that differently.
Will,
If everybody
will Orion be a yearly event?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It all depends on how this one goes down.
Annually?
It all depends
In the,
on
how this one goes down in the annals of music.
You're bottoming out.
Hey, if it,
Bottoming out.
that was a bum joke.
Oh, no, you're getting cheeky. Come on.
Well, tell the whole thing. Come on.
Oh, no, no. I
Come
can't-
on, we
I
need
don't know
to-
if I can
come
better
on, we
that.
need
I'm
to lo-
cracking. Is there something?
we need to lubricate this conversation a
Oh,
little bit
man.
more.
Gracious.
As far as it being an annual event, we really don't know. It all depends on how it all pans out. But I mean, we're hoping that this will be a wild success, and we'll be able to do it, for years to come, with a continuously changing lineup of events and whatnot.
If it's able to sustain itself, that would be great. I mean, most of the stuff that we do is, investments in adventure. And if this is able to keep itself going, then so be it. We like the attitude of try it instead of don't try it. So that's what we're up to.
Yeah. Jump and then figure out where you're going to land later. So it's really up to you guys.
The true Metallica way, right there.
So it's really up to you guys. If you guys come support this thing, then it can be annual, right?
Annual.
And it doesn't have
Big
to be in the
word.
same
Even
place
yearly.
either. It
Right.
could be moving around.
could
and yearly.
In your backyard next year.
Yeah, that's a very good point. It doesn't necessarily have to always be in Atlantic City. It
Right.
could end up elsewhere. It could move. Like everything, it's a work in progress, and a fine one at that.
All poetic.
www.orionmusicandmore.com for further information. I would check it very regularly if I were you, because I get the feeling a lot of stuff is going to be added. Thanks, guys. I think what we're going to do now is check the prompters here for questions. From
Questions.
the kids.
All
And
right.
the adults.
Or
right?
adult kids.
Or adult kids.
Or kid adults.
So,
Charlie, you got a question?
We hit the questions.
We hit the
Yeah,
question.
we were reading the questions and we hit them through your fabulous work earlier. So
Okay.
for right now, we're good, and just check the website for updates.
wow.
Wow.
That was too easy.
I
You
feel
got
like
off
I pumped
easy.
everyone.
Yeah,
Dude, I want a question.
because you're thorough.
Charlie, ask us a question. We're going to take one
Charlie,
question.
ask a question.
Come on,
in
Charlie.
a Met Club member, what would you ask right now?
What are you guys looking the most forward to at the festival?
seeing the other bands for myself. I mean, that's always like a
I'm
great
really
thing.
looking forward to like hanging out. What happens a lot when we do festivals is we kind of show up an hour before we go on, and then we like leave before the lights are back on. I'm really looking forward to spending like the whole weekend there, hanging and just soaking up the vibes, meeting the other bands, watching the other bands, and hanging out with all the fans and trying to be kind of accessible and out amongst it instead of hidden away in some, you know, little room backstage.
Right on.
Sounds good. I'll be hanging with you.
All right then.
Sure, pup tent.
We better
I'll bring-
go practice and skate.
I'll bring my swim shorts.
Okay.
We'll get wet, right?
I'll bring my tennis racket.
And then get in the water.
Excellent. All right. Well,
You're most looking forward to, Charlie?
Right now, I'm most looking forward to putting together all these elements with you guys of the lifestyle stuff because there's more ideas that we can we need to compress some
You need
ideas
to
down.
compress them. Okay.
let's make it clear.
Spoken
You
like a
guys-
true promoter.
You guys have never worked any differently. I mean, people should be excited because even though it might seem like a little amount of time to get a lot of stuff in, it's going to happen, and it's going to happen in the way it always does, the best way, right?
It's somewhat loose, you know.
Yeah, but
and it
that's,
happens, you know.
but that's
And-
probably what
and-
drives you guys to get it done. Is the like gotta do it. Let's roll. I mean,
Well, in the spirit of the Fillmore, I mean, the whole undertaking of like, I got an idea, let's not repeat the same song twice the whole week, you know, and all of a sudden you're standing there going, did we actually like just put together playing 80 songs over a week? Do you know what I mean? That type of thing with that kind of frenetic energy and kind of just total impulsive kind of thing, I think is going to be really fun about this festival, have that kind of stuff to it. It's always great when it sits out left field and it always has a little bit of danger and unpredictability to it. You know, something always great comes of that.
sure, a little
You
bit
put a lot
mental,
of
a little
people
bit
together.
brilliant. Yeah.
And a complete inability to say no to anything.
Or yes to everything. I mean, you know, yeah.
Yes to everything, no to anything.
Excellent.
No to nothing.
I think that's us. I would repeat the website one more time. What should I? I probably
You should.
Go for it. I've already forgotten.
www.orionmusicandmore.com. Check it regularly.
Or the alternative website, which is buyaticketfucker.com, right?
Is that one word?
Of course.
Right, Charlie?
That's right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank
See you
you
later,
for
City.
checking in.
See ya. All right then.
All right. Thanks. See ya.